going to break down 10 practical steps that you can start implementing to improve the quality of your life. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and even spiritually, if that is what you believe in. These are just things that I started implementing into my own life, which evidently made me a better person, happier, healthier. Number 1, move your body, even when you don't feel like it. This is honestly for me a non-negotiable. And no, it does not mean that you have to be in the gym. The gym isn't for everybody. Whether that's dancing, like you go to a hip-hop class, you just go for a walk daily, doing some yoga stretching in the morning, because the point of exercising is regulation. Your body holds stress, anxiety, overthinking, etc. And movement is how you are going to release that. You don't need 2 to 3 hours doing this. Even just 10 to 30 minutes have a very positive impact. Number 2, clean up your environment. It is proven that when you have a cluttered space, chaos around you, obviously it is going to manifest inside of you. So clean your room. Do the pile of laundry you've been procrastinating for weeks, and you will be surprised by how much calmer your brain gets when your environment is neater, and you are not going to constantly walk by a mess and say, oh, I still need to do this, and now that is something that keeps playing in your mind the entire day. Number 3, start paying attention to your triggers. If you are constantly feeling anxious, irritated, emotional, or overwhelmed, there are usually things that are directly impacting that feeling. So ask yourself questions like, what is draining me? Is there certain people or situations that I feel my mood shifting immediately? What type of thoughts am I having every day that causes me to spiral or be in that emotion? And then you can start gaining more emotional control and maturity. So you will start choosing to hang out with people, be in situations, whatever it is, more intentionally. Number 4, feed your brain better content. If you are constantly consuming negative content, which contains of comparison, drama, the state of the world, all these things, your nervous system gets used to that, and on a certain level you get desensitized to these things, but you are constantly in this negative state of mind. Yes, I'm not saying that you shouldn't know what is happening in the world, but constant overexposure is also not good for you. So swap out some of that for maybe some more educational content, faith-based content if that's your thing. Fitness, creativity, business, mindset. It doesn't have to be perfectly curated, but you ultimately can train your algorithm to show you things that align with your mindset. And who wants to consume things that keep you in a negative loop? Number 5, build one hobby for yourself that has nothing to do with being productive. Everything in life does not always have to be, oh, how can I make money from this? Or how is this going to help me in the future? You need to invest your time in things sometimes that simply just make you feel alive. Whether that's painting, gaming, journaling, whatever. Because your joys shouldn't just always have a certain type of purpose, you know? Like for example, if you take maybe trying out sketching or painting, you don't have to be Picasso, do these amazing artworks or whatever it is to be able to sell it online or post it online. Just do it because you feel like, oh, today I want to try to paint the ocean. Even if it's not going to look like the ocean, it's something that you are willing and able to try. And even if it looks ridiculous, you can still laugh, but you are having a very good time and relaxing while you're doing it. Number 6, learn to sit with your thoughts instead of constantly trying to escape them. Most people tend to suppress their emotions by distracting themselves constantly, whether that's scrolling on social media, staying busy 24/7 so that you never get a break to actually sit with yourself. But real emotional strength comes from being able to sit and say, okay, what am I actually feeling right now? And for a lot of situations, it's not going to have a quick fix, but You need to understand what you are feeling in order to be able to work on it or move past it. Number 7, consider therapy or structured self-reflection if needed. Sometimes in life, we do need a little bit of structure or guidance, or simply just a space that feels safe for us to be able to unpack things. And many people think, oh, going to therapy means that something is wrong with you, but it's not. It's I want to understand myself better so that I can stop repeating cycles and move on from toxic or generational patterns. Because the only way to get to the other side is going straight through it. Number 8, protect your energy like it's this expensive, rare currency. Not everybody needs to have full access to you. Some people and places and things are just draining, and you don't have to fit in with everyone in every single situation. Some things and people are also bound to constantly drag or pull you into this negative space where you have no business being. Access to your time, attention, and emotional space is earned and shouldn't be automatically given. Number 9, create a simple routine for yourself. And you don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. and do all these thousands of things in one day. Sometimes we just need anchors in our lives, like waking up a certain time, moving your body, knowing that you are doing one productive task a day. For many people, your brain does like predictability, and the more you get into healthy routines and you keep adding on, after a while it just becomes part of your day. You don't even think about, oh, I still need to do this. Oh, I have to make time for myself, for my friends. Nothing like that. It just automatically becomes a habit. Number 10, focus on the version of you that you are becoming. A lot of us tend to live life trying to avoid being uncomfortable. And many of us struggle to sit in actual discomfort. You're saying like, oh, I just want this phase to be over. I just need a break from this and this and this. I'll only be happy when. But when you actually see, oh, okay, yes, I am in this situation, but what person am I becoming through this? What is this teaching me? And many times things are not fair, and you can ask like, why am I going through this? Why another obstacle? But basically training your brain in saying that no matter how bad the situation is or what you are going through, you are going to become a better version at the end of that, because your life will start changing when your identity changes, not your circumstances. Stress, worry, anxiety, all these things, of course we are still going to feel it, but once you notice that doing these things will absolutely solve 0 problems or improve your quality of life, you will start making effective changes. And the important thing to take away is that taking things at a steady pace will always beat trying to rush through everything. Things take time. You just need to start.